God! It's the third intro in a row we ruined.
Well, at least we didn't see you naked this time.
That's true, that's true. Hey everybody, it is Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to episode 9 of the Mobile Only Road to 100 mil. As I was working on last episode, I'm trying to get my way over to Fossil Island. I eventually will work on some moneymakers over there. And for some of the kudos, I decided to go for cleaning finds. And originally my plan was that I would also just do enough cleaning finds that I would find that ruby amulet, or excuse me, ruby necklace or whatever, that you could turn into a dig site pendant. So I guess it's probably a ruby pendant, huh? Unfortunately, in a weird way, I got so lucky on the finds, or at least they happened quickly enough, that I didn't want to do any more cleaning. I felt like I should quit while I was ahead, so to speak. And as you can see, it didn't take me long to grab the kudos out of just cleaning the finds. So I will want to come back to actually get the dig site pendant eventually. But I'm just trying to unlock the Fossil Island area, not quite use it immediately. So I don't mind coming back in a little bit. And getting the chunk of kudos quickly and moving on to some questing was good enough for me, for sure. It wasn't enough kudos to actually do Bon Voyage yet, so I needed to do 2 more quests. My decisions for what quest I was going to do would be Hazeal Cult and Merlin's Crystal, which we'll move on to now. Hazeal Cult is definitely one of the fastest quests in the game. Takes like 0 requirements too. It's kind of weird at the end here where like you only get 5 coins for your reward, but then you have to go basically prove that the butler was guilty or whatever, and you get another like 2k coins. This is going to be worth 10 kudos in the Varrock Museum, which means I just got to do 1 more quest, and I can actually do my Bon Voyage quest to get to Fossil Island. But now I'm going to move on to Merlin's Crystal. This will be Merlin's Crystal complete. Just freed Merlin from, get this, his crystal. Overall, this is along the quest path to finish King's Ransom, which eventually I'm going to want to do to unlock Piety. Not that I'm anywhere near 70 Prayer either, but this is clearly a quest I was going to want to do in the future either way. But also, it's going to get me some more kudos. So now I can make my way over to the Varrock Museum. I'll be able to finish up the 100 kudos grind, and I can now go do Bon Voyage, excuse me, to unlock Fossil Island. A lot of people skip the cleaning finds and just do a lot of questing to get up to Fossil Island, which doesn't hurt. Questing is always a good thing in general, but I tried to do minimal quests overall. I felt like just Hazeal Cult and Merlin's Crystal was plenty. So now let me move on to some Bon Voyage life, which I've done the quest a couple of times, but I don't really remember the quest well. I'll see you at the end of it, though. This is bound to be the end of it. Come on. We're slowing down a little. There it is. That should be good to go. This will finish up Bon Voyage, and now I have full access to Fossil Island, or at least most of the access to it. There's a few things you can do right when you get there, but I'm going to stop right at unlocking Fossil Island and move to some other grinds. I don't quite want to do either Herbivore or Bird's Nest I want to do soon, but I'm not heading there immediately, I guess. I just wanted to unlock it, get some questing out of the way, and move on to some other things. This isn't going to be the last quest of the day. In fact, I am going to finish this episode, I think, with one of the very high-level quests in the game. For right now, when we're not doing some questing life, we're going back to some actual money making. I did some Chinchompas a while back. Actually, I should have kept doing Chinchompas when I was doing them a while back because they were very expensive at the time. But I'm going to get some more Hunter XP here, and now that I'm 74 plus Hunter, a little bit of extra levels from the aerial fishing, it should go a little bit faster. I think I'm going to go all the way to 80, maybe. I think 80 might be a little over 2,000 chins caught, so I might stop at 2k chins. Either way, I got a lot of Hunter ahead of me. This will be some pretty solid profit. Again, not as expensive as they were a little while back, the last time I did this, so I probably could have bounced on the moneymaker a little more, but I'm really not trying to sit down with one moneymaker and just make like 10 mil, which would be 10% of the cash just right away. I'd rather bounce between multiple moneymakers, just making a little bit of cash here and there. But for now, living some Chimchampa life, and I guess that's it. I'll see you in the next clip. And as expected, when always playing mobile, you gotta keep your phone charged. So I keep the 10-foot cord around. That way I can hang myself with it.
You can't really make jokes like that, man.
What?
Yeah, kids watch this.
You mean kids? Kids watch this? You guys film me in the shower. What? What do you mean I can't wear my Kermit shirt?
It's green. We won't be able to use that green screen since it matches.
Alright, that makes sense. Pants don't matter though, right? It can be any color?
Yeah, as long as you're wearing them.
Alright. Alright, I'll go change.
So what do you think would be the hardest skill in real life?
What?
The hardest skill...
I heard you. Room crafting, clearly. Not a real thing, so you couldn't do it in real life. Who is coming up with these questions?
I believe that's Anthony's job.
Really? Really? Why don't we ask the audience questions? They're the ones we're answering to. Why would you guys come up with the questions? Why do I pay you? Seriously, hey guys, got any questions? Ask away. Now they might ask some questions. Simple as that. I bet you were expecting some actual hunting or chinchompa clips for this one. I have been doing my AFK fishing still. I'm trying to get to 82, and I got another big swordfish, which at this point I don't really need them. Not that I really needed it in the first place, but overall it looks like the RNG on this account is pretty solid. That's good news, but I could have used it somewhere other than big swordfish, I guess. Honestly, I do think chinchompa hunting on mobile is a little bit better than chinchompa hunting on the computer, but still, it is not that fun. Good XP, good GP, not that fun. Alright, I'm on the verge of 2,000 chins. I'm going to be stopping at 2k instead of 80 Hunter. At 80 Hunter, I could do Herbivore, but I'm not planning on doing Herbivore immediately. I think I'm going to save the last few levels just for birdhouse runs. That'll shave off the last little bit of XP, make a slight bit of profit out of a different moneymaker, and then eventually do some Herbivore. But this will be my last bit of Hunter for a little bit once I grab this 2,000th chin. Does this one work? No, come on, man. What are you doing to me? Anyway, I'm going to head to the GE after this, sell these chins. I think this is going to be like 2.5 to 3 mil profit. I don't quite remember. There's my 2K. I'm going to head to GE, sell these, and we're going to move on to, I think, some Slayer. I've been trying to get a little bit of Slayer in each episode, so it's probably time to get that done. Alright, I'm selling these chins. Looks like about 2.3 mil is what I'm going to get. Hold on. Looked up the price on the GE tracker, and it's telling me I'm going to go for 12.20 or so and see if this sells instantly. That means I probably could have gotten a little more out of them, but I'll take the 2.4 mil or so, almost 2.5 mil profit. It's a pretty big chunk of the 100 mil, and I can use that profit for buying some more supplies and other things. So the cash stack is looking good, and this isn't even all the money I have in cash currently. I mean, this is all that I have in cash, excuse me. I have a lot of other stuff like the swordfish and tuna that I could sell for more cash still. You need a fire making level of 4 to light a candle lantern. I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time in a very long time that I have had to... the game has had to tell me, you don't have a high enough level, son, you gotta get to level 4 there, little guy. Level 4 I don't have quite yet. I'm just buying some logs, doing some fire making life. I don't really have many plans on making money in this series with fire making, since really the only thing is like Winter Todd. I guess you can, what is it? Something about pyre logs. There's definitely a money maker in there, but I don't actually plan on doing any fire making, so I thought I was going to stick to level 1. But I also would like this candle lantern. I just got a long bone and a giant key on the same drop. Look at this. That's pretty wild. 1 in 400 and, was it 1 in 128 for the key? Both in the same drop. Yeah, I gotta say, the RNG on this account so far has been pretty solid. In some obscure things like long bones and curved bones and big swordfish, but I also got that thieving pet really early too, so... Only a few episodes into this account, and the RNG has been showing up. Alright, I'm about to grab 50 attack, which I'm probably going to be wrapping up Slayer on this task for now because of this. Slayer is a pretty crappy moneymaker at low levels, but you want to get those low levels out of the way too, so that's why I'm doing a bit of Slayer each episode, but I am making very little money out of it while I do it. There's that 50 attack life. Now I got 50 attack and 50 strength to work with, and with 40 defense, I feel like I am more than ready to do that difficult quest that I was talking about. I am on the verge of getting a Slayer level 2. This will get me up to 43 Slayer. Can you speak English, sir? As I was saying, low level Slayer is not that good, and 43 Slayer I would still consider low level. There's really no tasks that I've unlocked that are really solid. Even at 50 you get Blood Velds, which is the first like okay task, but They're not that much money either, so I am going to keep doing a little bit of Slayer here and there just to get the level high eventually, but there it is, 43 Slayer. I'm not going to be using Slayer to actually make a lot of money on the Road to 100 mil so far, or overall I should say. I do have plans for post-Road to 100 mil content, and having a higher Slayer level and having those money makers unlocked eventually would help. So I am going to keep making this progress, but I'm going to wrap up this task and then move on to some questing life, actually. I started the episode questing. I figure, why not end the episode with some questing? It is time to complete Dragon Slayer, everybody. One of the most difficult quests in the game. I always over-prepare for Dragon Slayer, but that's because I'm not rushing the account enough that I want to have the fight be like a pain in the ass. I don't mind having some spare levels and only having to use a couple food when I get in there, so this should be an easy fight once I get to it, but I still got to do the rest of the quest first, which, again, overall isn't too bad. This is a difficult free-to-play quest, but nothing free-to-play is that difficult overall, so I will see you at the end of the quest. This is one of the most classic scenes in the entire game. This poor guy gets fucking yanked. What'd you get for only having 10 health, you skiller? Alright, guys, it's time to go fight the dragon. Let me head to the lair and see. Let's see if I prepared heavily enough. It all comes down to this. The mighty dragon. I think when I did this on my hardcore, I flinched with magic at pretty low level. And when I did this on like my main and my alts, I had pretty high stats already, like I do now. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one, as you can see. That's gonna be it. Come on. Sweet. I used a whole monkfish. That was a difficult fight. As I said, this is one of the hardest quests in the game, but I'm just so good at mobile that I had no problem with it. Dragon Slayer just about complete. Let me take that juicy Elvarg head. And let's take this over to Ozh, or however the hell you say his name. Let's go complete the quest. Dragon Slayer just about complete. This means I can wear a rune plate body instead of this stupid rune chain, and that green dragon-eyed body, which I no longer need, to be fair. Also, I guess now I can work on Dragon Slayer 2. In the long run, I do want to fight Vorkath on mobile, but not really looking to do any more high-level quests in a way too soon. I will get some more questing done, but I think it's probably about time we check in on some fishing life instead of more quests. On the verge of 82 fishing here, which means I am finally going to be able to catch minnows, which is a perfect time to not go ahead and catch the minnows quite yet. For those who don't know, minnows can be traded in for sharks, so it's basically like really fast shark catching in a way. I'm not going to sell the fish that I've caught so far in these tuna and swordfish either. I think I'm going to move on to cooking for a little bit, get my cooking level to a point that I could cook these for some extra profit, plus a couple of other cooking methods, excuse me. And then I'm going to keep the minnows method kind of in my back pocket for a future episode. Probably not too far down the future, but still, I will use it later. We can still price check what the raw fish are looking like right now. I want to say it's about 2 mil for these. Overall, it's not a great money maker, harpoon fishing in general, but I'll make a little bit of extra money when I cook them, and it's still going to add up to, hold on. Yeah, almost 2 mil. Not too bad, not too bad. This will wrap up the episode, though, everybody. I do appreciate you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. I do stream on Twitch, I am on Twitter, and I have a Discord, which all links are in the description. And that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Do you know how much footage we have of you just sitting there playing?
That's because you have such terrible questions. You have nothing to ask me. Really better hope the comments section comes in hot for you, seriously. What skill would be hardest in real life? Fucking magic is up there too. Magic would be very difficult. I don't know how to teleport anywhere.
We don't really have an outro ready either.
I mean, I could do the outro too. Here, look. Very simple outro. Hey everybody, if you liked the video, like the video. See you next time. Boom.